Hi, welcome to Paranormal Captivity. Tonight we're doing a paranormal investigation at Revenant Acres. It's a very well-known paranormal hotspot just east of Indianapolis in Indiana. Tonight we are doing a full-blown investigation. We're gonna see if we can get any evidence while we're here. So, join us. Hopefully we get some good stuff. This would be the only entrance point to Revenant Acres. As you see behind me, these two doors, they actually lead to one room, and this is the main base for the people who actually investigate this house on a regular basis. I did get a little bit of footage on my camera phone, so you can actually see inside the room. The person who showed me around this afternoon, he did have an experience in there that I wanted to share with you guys. He was sitting at the table, his feet were propped up on it, and he was talking to another investigator while they were watching the TV monitor. While his feet were propped up on the table and the investigator was standing beside him, the other end of the table that no one was near drug itself across the floor. The other investigator looked at him, he was like, hey, I have no idea how that could have happened. And it happened right inside their home base where they do all of their investigation stuff. So for the time being, we do not have access to this room because it has all of their gear, but we do have access to the rest of the house. So let me show you around. This is the downstairs bedroom. They don't have a whole lot of experiences down here, but the entire house is creepy. So I want to make sure you guys got the full tour. They do have some artifacts left over from the house in various spots. No real origin or anything behind them, but if you want some creepy sad clowns without a head, we got that. Of course, we have a hole in the floor. Don't go there. If you see here, there are wind chimes located here and on the upstairs door. So, if anything breezes past, you will hear these noises. This is the front room, and it's also called the piano room. It's pretty much a main hotspot. There's a lot of activity down here. A lot of times people report hearing the piano play by itself. Usually it's through an EVP. So even if we aren't doing anything, if you hear a piano key or a chord being played through an EVP somehow in this footage, that's what they're talking about. And then back in this room, this window has a creepy story to itself. This is actually the front of the house. The original front porch is this way. This window had birds constantly flying into it. No real reason. No other window had anything happening with it. I didn't notice before. There's a creepy little cubby. And it's not like we can really do anything back here, but it's just underneath the stairs. I'll let you take a peek. Just kind of bends around there. But of course, if you're claustrophobic, I'm sure it'll scare the crap out of you. Now to upstairs. Up here, this is where they've had 2 counts of possession. There was one case where a very close friend of the person who was my contact for this haunted house was up here. He's a bigger dude. He's normally really bad at doing voices. He was saying like they're all kind of movie people and they can talk in movie voices to each other and have whole conversations. They're like my people. So he was saying that his friend is just terrible at voices most of the time. And his friend started acting really freaking weird one night, coming up here by himself. And he actually ended up taking off his glasses. Dude can't see. Took off his glasses. They didn't find him for like a while. He was up here in the pitch black, walking around, didn't miss a step, knew exactly where he was going, started acting really strange, and he ended up coming back up here and trying to get the guys to come up and follow him. They kept hearing his footsteps in this room, but whenever they would look in the doorway of the stairs, he was on that landing, peeking around the corner at them and saying, you guys need to come up here. The guy that I met with earlier was one of the people downstairs, and he said, you know, I just had knee surgery. He was on a walker at the time. So he was like, I can't come up there. His friend sees the guy around the corner and he's like, no, I don't want to go up there. So eventually they keep hearing his voice up here, and it's making different voices. Voices are really good when this guy doesn't do voices. He sucks at them. And the other friend is like, okay, I'll go up there, fine. What ends up happening is he starts to come up here and hands lunge at him. This dude, who he said is over 200 pounds, was leaning against this, full body weight, with his arms over this part, trying to lunge at him. I mean, 200 pounds. This, if I kick this with a little bit of force, I can knock this off the ground. It was the first case that they feel could have been possession here. Their second case, the contact that I had, was here. He was hosting an event. There were about 14 people. He only knew about 3 of them. Everybody else was new, and one of the kids that was here was like a really thin, scrawny guy. They would talk about all of the investigations they'd gone on, all the scary things that had happened to them, and everything he was a part of, he was like, yeah, it wasn't scary. It wasn't any big deal. And he was just very passive. Halfway through the night, they go on a gas station run, and while they're gone, kid's like, I want to stay by myself. Only makes it about 2 minutes, and then he meets them out front. They get ready to go on a second one, and a couple people stay behind with him. When they get back, the kid, who seemed kind of like timid, not very loud, he comes up to my contact and he's like, hey, I want to do an EVP session upstairs, and is very aggressive about it. And he's like, okay, that's cool. And he's like, I want you to come with me. So he's like, all right, let's go, man. They come up here and they have 2 chairs set up in this room. So new kid is in this area. Rather than doing like a normal EVP session where you're trying to find out about what's here, he's more just asking kind of casual questions. All of a sudden, they're in the dark up here. He hears a gasp, like a kind of sound. He has a flashlight. He looks over at the kid, and he's looking like he's gasping for air. He said it looked like he was having a seizure. There's a recorder downstairs that feeds at the time out to a video camera and audio for other people to hear. And he starts yelling, if anybody can hear me, we need help. Nobody hears him. There's a camera feed up here. And he's like, well, if they can't hear me, maybe they'll see me. So he starts flashing his light at the camera. It gets the attention of 2 of the other investigators. They come up. As they come up, the light from the other investigator hits this kid. The chair that he's sitting in is tipped back. He's still gasping. But you know how when you tip the chair back, it's because your feet are on the ground and you're leaning back? His feet were off the ground, and the front 2 legs were off the ground too. As soon as they realized that, he went flying backwards. He got up out of the chair. He starts threatening him, getting aggressive with him. The other 2 investigators are in the doorway. He's here. They get the lights on, and this kid starts quoting to him the exact conversation that he had in this house when the first possession happened. He doesn't have any explanation for what's happening except to roll with it. So he gets crappy with it and tells it to leave this kid alone. And that's all he could do. From what I understand, the kid hasn't came back, but that's 2 instances of supposed possession that have happened in this house. And a lot of people have visited since then. He only gets a little bit of feedback. So we really don't know what else has happened in this house. But he did tell me that multiple times people have reported hearing his voice, the investigator who's my contact, coming through in EVPs. So there's a chance you guys might hear his voice in some of our footage. We'll find out. We were over here talking about this window and where he was parking one of the times that he was here, and how one time they were up here, they heard knocking against this window, like somebody knocking on a door. We're on the 2nd story. We were talking about that, and we hear this noise along this wall that's like, and we look down on the baseboard to see if there's anything. We move the curtain, we're kicking the wall, we're making sure nothing is in the area. It happens one more time while we're talking, and all of a sudden he's like, okay, we're gonna get out of here, and then he just goes downstairs. After the owner and the rest of his family stopped residing here, they started renting out the house to different tenants. One of them was contacted by the people of Revenant Acres to do kind of a follow-up to see if they ever had paranormal activity in this home. They told them, no, we've never experienced anything. The tenants called back, and they wanted to follow up to see if they had had any paranormal activity of any kind. And according to them, it was because they said the priest took care of the poltergeist and whatever else was in the house. Why somebody would first say, no, nothing's ever happened in that house, and then follow up with, well, the priest took care of the poltergeist? I have no idea. So I think that at least proves that some people have had some experiences in this house while it was still a residence too. So this picture was of myself and a boy that, of course, myself and my friend liked at the time. And the other girl in this picture used to live here. This actually used to be her bedroom, and I had quite a few sleepovers in this house growing up. Now, a lot of the furnishings are different now, but...
You mean she didn't have...
this gem. So I wanted to leave this picture right here. I wanted to try and actually talk to whatever's up here while I'm up here. Alex is jamming out downstairs. So we're upstairs. We are getting ready to step outside. What? I'm talking to the camera. I know you are. So any plinks in the next few minutes might be stuck keys popping up. But we're gonna leave this going. And I would like to invite anything that is in this room that would like to show itself in any way. Maybe making a noise that's not the piano, but something more distinct. A voice would be ideal. Here's hoping. You guys enjoy. I'll be back. Ready? Okay.
I just make sure people knew, like, this is definitely
Yeah.
a story.
Do you want to leave that up there? And if it wants to manipulate it, it can?
What is it?
Whatever's up here.
Okay.
So do you want to leave the flashlight up there? I don't have an extra one.
Recording.
Okay. Is anybody in this room with us right now?
What?
You hear that right?
No.
Downstairs?
I don't hear anything, huh? Do you want me to put my camera recording audio downstairs?
Maybe.
I can. I heard that.
Yeah. We'll just stay up here.
Okay.
All right, we hear you. Thank you. We appreciate that. We have 2 flashlights on the dresser up here. Are you able to manipulate them at all? Can you make any of them flash or roll? I keep hearing you outside of this room, but I heard that you like it up here. Now I know there's never been any known deaths or reasons why this house would be haunted. Can you tell me why you live here now? Watch the flashlights. Are you trying to do something with the light? Is the light actually doing anything?
Mm-hmm.
I am seeing it do stuff. Can you make a noise in this room? I hear you starting to make the noise from earlier. Can you do it like you did before? Are you going to the spirit box thing?
Mm-hmm.
We are getting ready to do a ghost box session, basically through a rapid frequency scanner app on one of our phones. So we're going to be running this test and seeing if we can get any voices to come through multiple frequencies. Let's try it. Is it set to the fastest?
No.
Is there any way you can come through the ghost box for us? My camera stopped recording? Okay. Did you just do that to my camera? Is that you that just turned off my camera? What is your name? Did you say Ben?
Jack.
Ben?
Jack.
Jack. Jack? Awesome. What are you doing here, Jack? Do you live here? Yes? How long have you lived here? Did you sounded like forever. How long have you been here, Jack? I just saw the light flicker. Do you know my name? Thank you. Thank you for using the flashlight. Is that you? Yes.
Holy shit.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Flashlight. It just said flashlight. Thank you. Can you do the other flashlight also? Can you show me what yes would be on the flashlight? That yes is all the way on? Okay. Thank you. Do you know my name? Do you know? Do you know the person's name who's running the camera? Do you know the name of the girl in my picture? Why are you here?
It's getting colder though.
It is getting colder in here. Yes. I keep hearing footsteps near me. Are you by the doorway? Upstairs? Do you have anything to say to us? My camera turned off again. Thank you for all of the interaction tonight. Do you like all of the visitors here? Is that a no? Would you rather be left alone? What? Do I need to stop the ghost box?
No.
Are we hearing you? He's really messing with that light. Is that you in other parts of the house? Did you say your name was Jack? What name should we call you? Did you say you want to say something? Are you still there? Do you have a message for us? What?
It blipped.
There we go. We're listening. Can you be very clear in the ghost box what your message is?
Not really.
Not really.
No way.
No way. Is it easier for you to speak with it at a slower rate?
A little.
A little. Do you like living here? Yeah. Thank you. Do you like the people that own this house? Yes?
He's on like a 30-second delay.
Cool.
Kathy.
Did you say my name? My camera stopped recording again. Hi.
Kathy.
Hi, how are you? Wonderful?
I kind of heard it. Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah, wonderful. Oh my
What?
god.
Hi, guy.
Hi. Can you say the girl's name who's in the photo with me there? Oh! This is incredible. Do any of the items in this house belong to you? No? I heard that you can make the piano sound come through other stuff.
Cards full.
Cards full. We can still record here. I heard that you can make piano sounds come through other devices. Is that true? Can you make the piano sound come through the ghost box? I see you trying to get this flashlight to work again. Trying to make it so you can see. I see you're trying to flicker it. It's just the old lady?
I heard old.
Is that a yes? Is there an older lady who lives here? Is there anyone else who's here with you?
No, I heard no.
So are you here by yourself?
Wait, yes.
Wait, yes?
Yes and yes.
Can you clarify for me? Do you live here alone? Yeah? Okay.
Stop it.
Okay. Do you want me to leave you alone?
Yes.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay. Thank you very much for talking to us. Lights out.
Let's see, these are brand new batteries.
Yeah, and they're brand new flashlights.
Both these flashlights are brand new, bought
Came
today.
out of the same package.
Same package here. Yeah, leave the light on up there. Still the same take. This is a third flashlight here. Is when we came here.
That's the package.
Brand new batteries. That was weird.
I just want to say I am shocked at how well this app worked. I did not know if I would get anything.
Even if it's not actually, I don't know if it's actually tuning into radio stations and pulling them, or if it's pulling them from like Sirius feeds, or if it's just the same clips over and over and over again.
That's
I don't know.
incredible.
There is such a thing as confirmation bias. You see what you want to see. I'm a skeptical person. I don't believe in this kind of stuff at all. That was weird. I mean, it was cool.
So glad to be here tonight. Are you looking for anything in particular?
I'm looking for my sanity.
And I will say it got way colder.
But no, it got colder up there.
Oh my gosh. That was awesome.
It was actually really neat. I mean, the flashlight was weird.
The flashlight was weird because that was purely an idea that I saw on like either Ghost Adventures or Ghost Hunters episode where they used the flashlights and they could communicate through them, and I was like, hey, we could try it. I doubt it'll work. Now it is. Okay.
Recording?
Yep. Back inside.
Still on?
Yep.
Turn it off.
You had fun talking to us tonight. I heard upstairs. Oh, yep. Can you try and make the blue flashlight on the other end flicker again? This one. Farthest away from me. Can you make it flicker?
It did it.
It did it?
Yep.
Oh, thank you! Is there any way you can make a knock sound? Did you hear now?
I heard knock.
Knock.
It did it again.
Say knock.
It's saying knock.
Is this your way of telling knock knock jokes? I see you doing the flashlight.
It's getting cold.
Are you in this room with us right now? What instrument is on the wall behind us?
Did you hear a piano note? Middle flashlight's gone.
Did you ever play piano when you were alive? No. Did you hear that? No. I keep hearing the word paranormal. Wherever you are you experiencing something paranormal? Are we something that's mysterious to you? Basement. Is there a basement in this house? If there is, we don't know how to access it. Is there any way you can make all of the flashlights do something different right now? I see you trying.
Come on.
Can you make all of the lights change?
There's one, there's two. There's
Yes.
one, two. Come on, give me three.
Can you make it do something? Can you please make the light change for me? I see you're doing some of them. Can you do all of them?
How's it going?
Yeah. Is it because I'm close to it? I'll move. Can you make all of the lights change for us?
My battery's about to die. You got about 30 seconds to do it if you can do it. All three.
You're doing so good and we appreciate everything you're doing. Can you flash all the lights to say goodbye? Good night.
Good night.
Yeah. All right.
Wait, there goes one.
I hear lots of good nights. All right, I think we're going to wrap up for the evening.
I think it said good night.
Okay. Good night. Thank you for talking to us. I feel like waving because the lights keep flashing. Bye.
He said bye-bye.
Wow. There is definitely some activity. Some big time activity that I can't explain, and it's still doing some light manipulation. Whatever's here, I've had an amazing experience communicating with it. And I'm just very thankful for that. But I'm not gonna lie, it is getting so cold in here. It's still triggering the lights.
Spirit box.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Sometimes it has like immediate response, and sometimes it has like 30-second delay. Here's a perfect opportunity if this camera won't die for me to show you though.
That we have no way to rig this up.
Can you give me your flashlight? I want one of those flashlights.
Oh, we're gonna lose them.
Here.
Here's blue.
There's the blue flashlight. There's some spider eggs.
Ooh.
But there is absolutely nothing. Grab my hat, please.
Yeah.
Underneath there. That's the flashlight I just grabbed right off the corner there.
And you see right now they're fine.
Absolutely fine.
All right. Did you see it?
I saw it out of the corner of my eye. I didn't get it on tape though.
Yeah.
There it goes.
Are you saying bye to us? I'm sure you're probably spent for the night. Wow. Thank you.
Brand new flashlights, brand new batteries. If it was just one of them, I would have honestly said at the end of the day, you can chalk it up.
But yeah, now the other two are doing it.
Yeah, it was just this one. And this one has stayed on the entire time.
I think it dimmed like once.
Barely.
But yeah.
This blue one is going crazy. And you specifically said, do the blue one.
Yeah, it's still going.
Okay.
Finish
out your video.
I don't even know what to say because it's just still flashing. I don't even know. That is so freaking cool.
I legitimately heard it say bye-bye.
Yeah.
You want to say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.